Hello and welcome to Dear Diary. I am your host, Arthur DeStefano, and welcome to entry number 3. Today, I would like to talk about dreams. And why are dreams important to us? Well, in my opinion, dreams tell us things that we want. You know, like if you dream of being a doctor, or a lawyer, or if you dream of being an airplane pilot, or you dream of being a race car driver, or anything you dream of, but maybe a ballerina. Whatever you dream of, try to achieve it. Don't give up, but try. Strive for the goal to achieve that. And that's what I'm talking about with dreams. I dreamed I always wanted to be a preacher. When I was a little kid, when I was 5 years old, I wanted to become a preacher. Because I remember we were sitting in the pew, and this man got up on the podium, and he was preaching a sermon, and it was amazing. Like, the entire congregation was all of a hush. Like, they were all focused on what he's saying. And it was more focused on the word of God that they're listening to. But the fact that he stood there and he's preaching the word of God and people were listening, I'm like, wow, that's interesting. That's amazing to me. I want to be that. Now, I've had other dreams that I wanted to be. And by the way, with the dream of becoming a preacher, I am working on that. I am working on that because I definitely want to still be a preacher. I still want to preach the Word of God. Right now I see myself more as a biblical teacher, which is fine too. But I wanted to be an astronaut. I wanted to be a wrestler. Of course, I always wanted to be a wrestler. I dreamed of being a ballet. What do you call a male dancer that's in ballet? Because you don't call them a ballerina. That's what you would call the girls. Ballerino, I guess. But I dreamed of, being a singer. I can't sing to save my life, by the way. I dreamed of, all sorts of things. Like, I wanted to be a race car driver. I thought that'd be pretty cool. I dreamed of being a ninja. Kids have an amazing imagination, and I don't see why as adults that we should lose imagination, because God tells us to come to Him like with a childlike heart. And of course we are adults, but to have that childlike heart as well. Sometimes as adults we can get a little bit too serious, where we lose the childlike in us. So reach for your goals, reach for your dreams, don't give up. Now, with that being said, we also have to be realistic about some things. Like, I wanted to open my own dance studio. I want to be a male choreographer, a dance choreographer. And I wanted to open my own clothing store for male dancers, because men don't have a lot of selection in the ballet world. As far as clothes and shoes and things, it's mostly tailored towards women. But that was my dream. Now, I also wanted to be a chef. I wanted to be a baker. So I went to school. I went to a university. I want to say it like that because it sounds like I'm smarter than I am. But I went to a trade school, actually, and I got my degree as a cook and a baker. I'm nowhere near Gordon Ramsay's expertise, nowhere near. I am like the lowest of the low of the lowest of knowing anything, like the basic. I'm like your basic cook. But I love to learn, and I love food, and I think food is a wonderful thing. I think we could learn a lot about each other if we would just sit down and have a meal. Like, if you get two different races, two different people of different cultures, you have them sit down and just enjoy a meal together. It's amazing what things can happen. But don't give up on your dreams. Don't, let other people put you down thinking that you can't do it. Let me tell you something. You can do it. You have to have a can-do attitude. You have to tell yourself, I can do this. I can do this. And we also should know our limits. But once we know our limits, let's work on improving that. You got to be your own cheerleader. I remember my mom told me once, nobody's going to stick up for you in this world. I mean, besides Jesus, okay? You have to stick up for yourself. You have to believe in yourself. You have to know what you can do. And a lot of people, a lot of young people as well, have very low self-esteem because they keep getting told they can't do this or they can't do that or they're not good enough. Do not listen to people that are negative. Don't listen to that garbage, because that's what that is. That is garbage. That is toxic, and you don't want to be around that. You believe in yourself. You say, God, help me achieve this. And if we put our faith in God, He will help us. But we have to ask. I want you to achieve your dreams. I want you to achieve your goals. And never give up, because life is a journey. Life is a celebration. Life is a lesson to be learned. We're always learning. We're always growing. No matter how old you are, no matter how much schooling you've had, no matter if you have a master's degree in whatever, you are always learning something new. There's always something new out there to learn. I want to thank everyone that's been listening. I hope you've been checking out the other Dear Diaries on my channel. But yeah, continue to reaching for your goals. Don't ever give up. God bless you, and I will talk to you again on the next entry. God bless, my friends.